Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all, and welcome everyone to this special congratulatory event. My name is Mary Kate Monaghan, and I work as a Youth Outreach Consultant with the United Nations Office for Disarmament Affairs.
My name is Sang-Min Lee, Regional Disarmament and Informational Outreach Intern for the United Nations Office for Disarmament Affairs.
And it is our pleasure to have you join us here today as we announce and premiere the winners of the Youth for Disarmament Initiative's Pitching Peace Youth Music Challenge.
On May 24, 2018, the United Nations Secretary General published its Agenda for Disarmament, aiming to set our world on a path towards sustainable peace and security for all. To mark the 4th anniversary of securing our common future, the United Nations Office for Disarmament Affairs launched the Pitching Peace Youth Music Challenge, inviting young people around the world to express their passion for peace through music.
These submissions were judged on musical technique, creativity, innovation, theme, performance, and overall impression. 9 winners were selected overall from 3 age groups by our distinguished panel of judges. The winning submissions stood out for their lasting impact, musical talent, and inspiring serenades to peace. With that, it is my honor to welcome the United Nations Under-Secretary General and High Representative for Disarmament Affairs, Ms. Izumi Nakamitsu, to please announce the winners. Ms. Nakamitsu, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Good morning, good afternoon to you all. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to welcome you all to today's congratulatory event as we announce the winners of the Pitching Peace Youth Music Challenge. Now, as we join together at today's side event on the margins of the First Committee, we are reminded of the innovative and creative perspectives young people can bring. Their ideas enrich our discussions and spark motivation for our action. Now, before I introduce the winners, please allow me to briefly outline why we are here. Today, we face significant obstacles in our pursuit towards the building a safer, more peaceful world for all, while we are experiencing a dramatic increase in global tensions and growing nuclear risks. Through his common agenda and a new agenda for peace, the UN Secretary General sets out the necessary vision for the global action we need so urgently at this moment in history. To that end, he underscored the importance of ensuring meaningful, diverse, and effective engagement with youth to make sure their voices are heard. In these challenging times, the spirit of music can help get us back on track, and we need it more than ever. I think we all agree. Music brings people together, nurtures dialogue, and creates bridges of respect and understanding. It can create harmony within a world muted by conflict. This is why my office, UNODA, through its outreach initiative, Youth for Disarmament, launched the Pitching Peace Youth Music Challenge on 24th of May this year. Inspired by the healing and also uniting power of music, young people around the world were invited to express their passion for peace by creating their own musical scores. The entries received poetically reflect today's challenges and remind us of our collective role in establishing a safer, more secure, and sustainable future for all. Through their submissions, the winners call on us, and I use here words from the lyrics and titles of the submissions we received: to face the music, to lead the way for future generations, and to create a new world built on peace. Their music provides a rallying call for us all to act and be inspired for securing our common future. And now it is my great pleasure to announce the prize winners from each age category. First, for the 13 and 18 years old age group, the third place winner is Nareng Kechichian from Lebanon for his submission, Beyond the Sea. The second place winner is Maxwell Nuninje and Machokos Boys Choir from Kenya for their submission prize. And the first place winner is Irene Hong from Canada for her submission, Face the Music. Congratulations to you all. Now for the 19 to 24 years old age group, the third place winner is Yuzuki Osaki from Japan for her submission, Be Free. And the second place winners are Duncan, Manika, Tanya, and Kachedi from Kenya for their submission, Amani, Peace. And the first place winners are Kemi Lina and Moji Wuruhime from the Solomon Islands for their submission, Future Generations. Great, everyone. Congratulations. And finally, the final group for the 25 to 29 years old age category. The third place winner is Rashidat Raimi from Nigeria for her submission, Tame Your Ego. The second place winner is Sunita Dafe from the Republic of the Gambia for her submission, Disarm. And the first place winner is Percy Abian Vidan from Cameroon for his submission, New World. Once again, my warmest congratulations to the winners, and I am so thrilled to listen to their music. I thank you very much for joining us at today's event. Back to you.
Thank you so much, High Representative, for announcing the winners and for your inspiring reflections on how music can heal and unite us all. Once more, I want to thank all who entered the competition for using their musical talent and lending their singing voices for peace. I would also like to express my deepest thanks to our panel of judges for their time and diligence in selecting the winning pieces. With that, it is my great pleasure to premiere the first place winner of the 13 to 18 age group, titled Face the Music by Irene Wang from Canada. Please enjoy. Well, thank you so much, Irene, for that winning submission, and congratulations again. I'm glad to inform you all that we are joined live by Irene. Welcome to the event. Please, could you share with us in remarks the message behind your entry and what inspired you to share your passion for peace?
Of course. Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Irene Huang, and I'm a grade 11 student from Toronto, Canada. First of all, thank you so much to Youth for Disarmament for this award. It is very encouraging and motivates me to continue writing music for a good cause. I chose to enter this competition because I support the engagement of youth in sustaining peace and security. Music is a very strong and expressive form of communication, and I hope my composition conveys to listeners the beauty of a world without war or armed conflict. I was born and raised in Canada, one of the most peaceful countries in the world. As such, my limited knowledge of war comes from books I've read, documentaries I've watched, and news that has spread about countries in turmoil. My inspiration for composing this piece in particular came from a novel by Khaled Hosseini titled The Kite Runner. Set in Afghanistan during the rise of the Taliban, much of the book's plotline revolves around events that took place in the country's recent history. The Kite Runner was a very impactful read and made it even clearer to me how important it is to prevent conflict for not only the current generation, but all generations that follow. My takeaway from The Kite Runner inspired this composition, which I titled Face the Music, as it expresses the bleakness of wartime in contrast to a world filled with peace and joy. Within my composition, there are a few examples of word painting. For example, the piano's repeated note in the beginning matches the ticking of a clock, which depicts the urgency for change. Face the Music begins in E-flat minor, with the cello's haunting melodic line illustrating the gloominess of war. This emotion is intensified as the piece shifts to a number of brighter keys. Midway through the piece, the piano brings back the introductory motive, in the lively key of G major this time, to portray the ideal world I mentioned earlier, where war no longer exists and conflict can be resolved peacefully. The end of the piece gives off a feeling of determination, hinting at the promising possibilities our future holds. Face the Music is written for a piano, 2 violins, and a cello, as these instruments effectively convey the emotion I search for in the piece. In addition, I'm familiar with playing and scoring for all 3 instruments, so thanks to technology, I got to record all the separate parts myself and edit them together for my final submission. I hope my composition encourages listeners to reflect on past mistakes, face the music today, and direct themselves toward a brighter future. Once again, it is a great honor to gain recognition from an organization dedicated to youth empowerment and disarmament for future generations. Thank you.
No, thank you so much, Irene, for the fantastic composition and for sharing these inspiring remarks today. It's exactly what I needed to hear on a Friday morning. So thank you again.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Now it is my pleasure to premiere the first place winners of the 19 to 24 age group, titled Future Generations by Kelly Lena and Mogi Una Moher from the Solomon Islands. Please enjoy.
Message to you, the leaders of this world. Please consider a generation. We are the one. We'll fight for future tomorrow. The future of a generation depends on the youth of the day. The youths have the power and energy to change the society and the world around them. The youth are builders of the society, and it's a future generation. The betterment of this world depend entirely on how the youths are dying today. Therefore, this is my message to you, the leaders of this world.
Congratulations, Mogi and Kelly, again for your winning submission. I would now like to share with you all a video message from our 2 winners, sharing their passion for peace and also their inspiration for using music as a method to engage young people.
My name is Kelly Lena. I'm a composer and also a singer, and I'm from Solomon Islands. I love to do different types of music, and my main focus was based on the issues and events that are happening around the world. I decided to enter this music challenge, which I chose the topic Disarmament for Future Generations. What I do understand is that to make a change and a chance for transformation towards more peaceful and less violent ways of resolving conflicts in the country. This song is all about the calls of the youth to all leaders and to whoever who is taking responsibility as a leader to listen to our voice. I cannot have done this without my friend Mogi. He's one of the singer and a producer as well. Mostly young people are the ones who are getting involved in such activities that causes crimes in the country, and hope this song would be a better message to whoever is listening to the song and get the right message. Thank you, Thomas.
Hello, my name is Mostin Mogi Ruhimai. I'm an artist from Solomon Island and also a producer. I'm 22 years old. I do reggae music, Afro, and dancehall. I do collabs with Kelly Lena on the song topic Disarmament for Future Generation. As you can see, in 21st century, war and hatred and humanity, racism, discrimination, and social behaviors, illegal drugs, those things still happening and still practicing till today. So I think it's time to make a change to the world as a youth for the betterment of this world. Depends on youth.
Thank you so much, Moggy and Kelly, for sharing that video message and for touching upon your passion for peace and the ability to use music to communicate both our anxieties, but also our hopes for a better tomorrow. With that, I would like to premiere the first place winner of the 25 to 29 age group, titled New World by Percy Abrin from Cameroon. Please enjoy.
A dream that one day there'll be no more pain, no more violence, no more misery. Oh yeah. A life of hope, a life of faith. There is justice, sincerity, humility, liberty, equality, and peace. Education is still the key, and we must never let go if we want to change the world. War, hate, jealousy divides. I see a new world where we let humanity prevail. I believe if we come together, we can overcome all the obstacles. Yeah. How I wish nations dropping their guns and crying out for peace. Imagine if one by one we walk to the monument with the peace plant. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I hear the sound of victory. I see the rainbow in the blue skies. Our heroes and heroines holding our hands as we stand for what we believe. It's a new world, a new world. It's a new world, a new
Fantastic. Thank you once again, Percy. I'm now joined live from Percy, who is joining us from Cameroon. Congratulations again for your winning submission. Please could you share with us some remarks on the inspiration behind your song and how you use music to express your passion for peace and peace building?
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the opportunity. Protocol duly respected, ladies and gentlemen. I go by the name Percy Abe, and I am a Cameroonian. I started using my music about 6 years ago to sing and advocate for peace due to what happened in my country. In Cameroon right now, we have a crisis situation called the Anglophone crisis. Back then, I was in the university when the crisis started, and I saw my fellow students being killed. I saw children being killed. I saw some friends who were part of the military, they were killed, part of the civilians being killed, and that really frightened me. And it went a long way to even affect my studies because I had to suspend my studies at the university because I was scared to lose my life. So as a youth and as a citizen of my country, being a lover of my country and being a lover of the world, I did not just want to sit like that. I wanted to take an action to make things better, to do something that will bring hope to people, to those who are the victims, and as well to pass on messages that could really go to the leaders and lead them to the mindset that peace is what we need in the community today. And that's how I got into using my music to sing for peace. And since then, I had to work with other stakeholders who are in my countries, like NGOs who are into peace building, to make sure the message of peace could go ahead using my talents. And so far, so good. I'm grateful for this initiative. I've had the opportunity to share my voice through music, and my piece being selected as one of the favorites. And also, I really appreciate my fellow musicians who have taken part in this particular competition. The songs are so inspiring, and this is really a great motivation to me to keep doing what I'm doing. And also, I encourage all the musicians to keep doing what they are doing, keep writing songs for peace and doing what you're doing. We shouldn't just do it because we want to win a competition. We should keep doing it because we want to change the world and make it a better place for everyone. Thank you so much, Anmi.
Thank you so much, Percy, and thank you for sharing those motivational remarks. And as you say, it's fantastic to use music to use our voice and to get that to the leaders. Thank you again for joining us live. And music heals and unites us. It's even united us across time zones today. So thank you again for joining us from Cameroon. Well done again on all of our first place winners for your selections, and thank you for joining us. I now would like to call on my co-host and colleague, Sang-Min, to please introduce our speakers for today. Sang-Min, the floor is yours.
All right, thank you very much, Mary-Kate, and congratulations again to our winners. I now have the great pleasure to invite His Excellency Mohan Peiris of Sri Lanka, Chair of the First Committee, to address the winners and participants. Ambassador, thank you for joining us. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much for giving me the privilege of being with our youth today. I think it's a terrific start. And I think what was launched on the 24th of May, 2018, the agenda for disarmament, aiming to set our world on a path towards sustainable peace and security for all, has got off to a great start. To mark the 4th anniversary of securing our common future, we know that the Office of Disarmament, with Madam Nakamitsu at the head of it, and the Secretary General, launched this Pitching Peace Youth Music Challenge, which I think was unique in its own way. May I just say a few things? We know that our Secretary General's Common Agenda Report and the Youth 2030 Strategy focuses on the need for working with future generations and youth to ensure a sustainable future. I was listening carefully to the music, the lyrics. It was really reassuring, quite frankly. I think we have reason for hope in our youth. That's how optimistic I am. Listening to Canada, Face the Music. It's only with you that we can face the music. There's no question about it. We need you for that. And then we had the Solomon Islands. Youth have the power and energy for change. Absolutely true. Be assured that we adults will give you all the support to give us the energy to be able to direct the planet in the right direction and a peaceful planet of disarmament. And finally, we had from Cameroon the new world, which described a new ethos and the idealism of youth. So I congratulate the three winners for the wonderful originality in the music, the message it brought to us, the message of hope. And that's what I got, the vibrancy, the energy that it infuses in all of us is, quite frankly, is amazing. And I wish all of you, this great initiative was amazing. Can I just finish off with the words of Khalil Gibran as a little reassurance when he said that the greatest treasure we have on this planet is our youth. When he said youth is a beautiful dream on whose brightness books shed a blinding dust, will ever the day come when the wise link the joy of knowledge to youth's dreams? Will ever the day come, he says, when nature becomes a teacher of man's humanity, his book and his life, his school, youth, joyous purpose cannot be fulfilled until that day comes too. Shows in our march towards spiritual elevation because we make so little of youth's order. Words of wisdom. So there we are. You are our future investment. You are the future of humanity. So treasure it, love it, be passionate about it, and give it the best shot you have. And we will together, these two generations together, would work together to make the world, the planet, a safer place to live in, disarm the planet of all these terrible things that we are dealing with in the Disarmament Committee, and be assured that we will succeed. And I want you to be idealistic throughout. Don't give up your idealism. Keep close to it, keep it to your hearts, sleep with it, live with it, and manifest it in every possible way you can. And I wish you all the best, and be assured that we are completely with you in this common endeavor, where we lift our planet to new horizons of peace, progress, and prosperity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ambassador, for your thoughtful remarks and for joining us for today's event. I now would like to invite Mr. Sung-Hoon Kim, Counselor for the Permanent Mission of the Republic of Korea to the United Nations, to address the attendees. Mr. Kim, you have the floor, sir.
Thank you very much. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Excellencies and everyone. I first would like to congratulate the winners of the competition. Thank you all for the performance. All the three pieces that are played are so creative and original. Explanations were extraordinarily amazing and so touching indeed. I do enjoy them. I am delighted that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Korea and the United Nations Office for Disarmament Affairs continue to work together to promote youth disarmament agenda and have a side event today, United Nations Pitching Peace Youth Music Challenge congratulatory events. I'm glad that the Youth for Disarmament agenda continues to raise its awareness in various ways, even with music today. Sometimes the topic of disarmament comes as something distant or as an abstruse subject involving esoteric points that are hard for ordinary people to understand, or for that matter, to participate. However, disarmament is essentially about how to make the world more peaceful by reducing what is making the world more dangerous, weapons. As disarmament is not a one-time project, continuous discussion and participation are therefore necessary. Creating a platform which enables sustainable entry and participation of young people who are the leader of the future into the field of disarmament is therefore important, and promoting awareness of disarmament is also crucial to that end. That's why the UN Secretary General emphasized establishing a platform for youth engagement as one of his disarmament agenda. This morning, I clearly saw that there is a hope for peace through music. Music is a universal language that transcends the language barrier. Music is a great medium with which the youth can easily engage. Music is, in a sense, similar to disarmament. One single tone or one single note does not resonate that much. But if you play a series of multiple notes or tones, they become a melody. A melody will resonate even more if repeated in agreed unison. Multiple melodies can make a harmony. Likewise, each individual disagreement or discussion may seem a bit irrelevant in itself, but knitted together, the overall disarmament architecture will create a wonderful harmony like the music we have just listened a few minutes ago. The Republic of Korea has been a proud champion for UN Secretary General's agenda for youth engagement disarmament. With the UNODA, Korea has contributed to fostering programs dedicated to youth engagement, empowerment, and educational disarmament. I do believe that a soft item like music is an original and creative way to foster youth awareness and disarmament, as we have witnessed today. Once again, congratulations to the winners and appreciations to the UNODA for the event. Let us continue to carry on our noble endeavor of youth engagement in the disarmament field all together. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Kim, for your remarks. I now give the floor to Ms. Dilan Koch, UN Youth Champion for Disarmament and a representative of the judging panel for the Pitching Peace Youth Music Challenge. You have the floor, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to join you all for today's event. And I would like to start by thanking the UNODA for the opportunity to participate as a judge of this great initiative, and also for providing creative ways to engage young people in disarmament efforts. I would like to wholeheartedly congratulate our 9 winners and all of those who submitted their musical pieces. It was a very, very difficult decision to select the winners with some outstanding entries received. And I want to thank you all for underscoring the power of music to engage others, both emotionally and logically. Your submissions made me proud of our generation and highlighted the creativity of youth to use different methods to voice our perspectives and ideas. Your musical entries translate the moment of today from your perspectives, and through your pieces, you capture the anxiety of our time, the hope for a better tomorrow, and the urgency to act for current and future generations. Music is an important part of the daily rhythm of our lives. By providing harmony in a time subdued by conflict, you inspire us all to continue our efforts to build a safer and more sustainable future for all. Once more, I want to congratulate you all on behalf of my fellow judges and wish you well for your future endeavors. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Dylan. Here now we conclude Youth for Disarmament Initiative's Pitching Peace Youth Music Challenge congratulatory event. We thank the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Korea for their support, all our speakers for their remarks, and everyone here to join us virtually, and all the participants who expressed their passion for peace through music.
Be sure to visit the Youth for Disarmament website to hear all 9 of the winning entries and to find the latest opportunities for young people to get involved and contribute to our disarmament efforts.
Thank you for your time and have a lovely weekend.